Hello, YouTube family. Marietta back with another video. Y'all know, y'all gotta learn how to love on yourself. Let's just call a thing a thing. I pray that all of you had a wonderful day today because my day has been so great, so beautiful. Just enjoyed myself, took myself out to lunch. I went to lunch and I did a TikTok and I think I posted it on here as well, a short, where I went to a place called Tokyo Grill, got myself, it's like a hibachi type food, but it was really good, y'all. It was really good. The flavor was really good. The steak wasn't tough. It was really nice and tender. The shrimp was really good. I have learned that you got to treat yourself because you know what? When you're living in this place called peace, come on somebody, when you're living in this place called peace and you really want to enjoy yourself, you can't expect or accept anything anybody brings. You learn to love yourself first and foremost, and you learn to date yourself. You learn to take yourself out on dates over the years. Somebody asked me, how long have I been single? I have been single, y'all, since 2001, longer than I can remember. And I just find a lot of pleasure in taking myself out, making sure that I'm happy, making sure that my needs are being met. Because see, let me tell y'all something. Where it comes to you wanting to be out there with a partner, first of all, you gotta learn how to love yourself. So if you're not dating yourself, you're missing out. You are truly missing out on a good part of life and some good learning experiences when you go out by yourself. You see how people receive you. You get to see how the world treats you when you're out. I mean, you got people that will stare. You got people that will compliment. You got people that will just strike up conversation. You got people that just really want to be able to enjoy their own life, sometimes by themselves. And you got to be one of them that don't mind spending time by yourself. I don't mind spending time by myself. I have been spending time by myself for a long time, and just me and God. And then, like I said, I've always been busy. I find things to keep myself busy. I'm always interacting with other people, and I'm always got my hand into helping other people. But for the most part, I do spend a lot of time, and I have a lot of free time on my own where I do a lot of things that I like to do. You know, I mean, you got to find that inner balance within your life where you spend time with people, but you spend time by yourself. You go places with folks, but you go places by yourself. You'll think about what you got to do during the day, but in that day, you take some time and think about what you're going to do for yourself and reward yourself. Y'all got to learn how to reward yourself. It doesn't matter if you just buy yourself a new pair of sunglasses, buy yourself a new lip gloss, ladies. You know how we love them lips to be popping. Buy yourself some new lip gloss. Buy yourself a new pair of pantyhose or whatever it is. New pair of jeans, new pair of socks, whatever you might want to buy yourself. I'm always treating myself to little gifts along the way to make things feel normal. You got to create your own normalcy in this season. Nothing is normal anymore. Ever since we went through that 2020 era and back there, I mean, it's just like nothing has become normal. And guess what? Those things that have changed back then to now are not going to do nothing but get worse. Prices of stuff, as y'all can see, prices of everything is going up. So if you're waiting for normalcy, good luck with that. Good luck with that, because right now, whatever's happening in the world today has become our new norm. That's what the normalcy is. So you got to try to create a space in this world somewhere. You got to create your own little corner, your own little space, your own little excitement, your own little joy, your own little financial stability. You got to create all that for yourself. And because, I mean, when I look at how far we have gone from the prices of things when they went up, such as your toilet paper. Your toilet paper never came back down. Your Lysol never came back down. Things have went up and they're never going to change. They're not going back down. You were talking about them eggs. Them eggs. Come on, who would have thought that in America we'd have been sitting up here hollering about how much an egg costs? Something simple as an egg. Come on now, if we can't afford an egg, that means we can't afford nothing. That means you cannot afford nothing. Yes, you're being tested. Yes, you're being tried. Yes, you're going through. But if you can't afford an egg, we can't afford nothing. We can't afford toilet paper to even wipe our own tail with. Come on, somebody. You got to do what you got to do, and you got to make things work for you from here on out, because those things, once things go up, it's hard to bring them back down. And you understand that yourself. If you are a business person of any kind, if you ever did any business, you ever been an entrepreneur, if you know you can get $8 for your product and you've been selling it at $3, and now because of what's going on, you can get $8, oh, you're not going to bring that price back down. You're going to keep that thing at $8 no matter what happens in the world, because now you know that you can get more for it. So therefore, this is what's happening in the world today. And you know what? It makes it feel strange, because it makes you feel like, are you the only one in your circle that knows that? Are you the only one in your circle that knows that? It makes people look at you strange when you're okay with what's going on, because what really can you do about it but acknowledge the fact that it's happening, acknowledge the fact that you're going through it, and continue to keep trying to do what you can do to keep yourself happy. Does that mean that you don't feel what's going on in the world? No, you just choose not to let it, as they say, dig a hole inside of you and make you feel empty, make you feel less than, make you feel like, something is wrong with you because of the fact that all these things are happening in the earth and you are acting like, you choose to have joy and peace to it. That's just calling thing a thing. You choose to keep your peace. You keep your joy at all costs. A lot of people tie that in with the fact of saying we're Christians, so therefore that's why we try to hide everything around the Bible. We try to hide everything in Scripture. We try to hide everything in our emotions. No, that's not it. The fact of the matter is we understand that we have an advocate that we can go to, and we've talked to God about it. We've already prayed about it, and we choose to leave it alone, and we choose to just go ahead and operate, even though we go through sorrow, we go through pain. If you cut me, I'm gonna bleed. If I feel like crying, I got real emotion. I understand. I see what's going on. But why do I got to focus on that to make somebody happy? Why do I got to walk around with my head down and sad to make somebody else happy? This is what we're trying to say. We acknowledge it. Yes. We're right here in the world with you. The word teaches us that we're in the world, but not of the world. But we know we're in the world, so we know we got to move. And it even teaches us to obey the laws of the land. So we got to do the same thing, no matter you're Christian or not. You still got to obey the laws of the land. So you still got to move in a way that's safe. You got to move in a way that's prosperous. You got to move in a way where you can actually have room to think, time for yourself, time to take yourself out, time to have fun. There's always time for you to do what you need to do to make it through this life. You still got to find balance in your life. So you still got to put some time in there for you to smile. You can't cry all the time. Trouble don't last always. You can't sit around and mope all the time. You can't just sit around with a woe me spirit all the time. You got to get up and move. I mean, come on, somebody. I think about this situation a lot, and I be thinking to myself, when I see people's faces and I see the faces of the people now today, oh my gosh, the hardness, the hurt, the pain, the struggle, and the struggle is real. But if you continue to keep dwelling on it, continue to keep talking about it, I know some people might say, well, Evangelist, I don't see nothing else but the struggle. I've been in the struggle all my life. Y'all know my praise was birthed in the struggle. I know what the struggle looks like. I know what it feels like. Maybe it's the fact that I've learned to operate in the midst of the struggle. Why? Because this is a place of peace for me. This is a place of comfort for me. It's a place of familiarity to me. So therefore, nothing has changed. Even when we went through the big C back there in 2020, being isolated, being, as they say, in a place of solitude, I've always been in that place. I never was one to be in a whole bunch of people's face. I didn't have to isolate myself from people because people was already out of my way. I was already out of the way. Nothing changed for me during that time. I didn't have no problem with sitting down. I didn't have no problem with eating my biscuits alone. I didn't have no problem with sitting over there watching that movie and get my tissues and cry my way through it and get up and go to bed and then wake up and go on. I had no problem with that. It's almost like saying, it gave me a time to heal. It gave me time to heal. A lot of people jump from relationship to relationship. They never heal. They just move on. No, when you're in this place, you got time to heal. You got time to reflect. You got time to talk to God. You got time to really talk to people that are on your level, people that understand. You got time to get therapy even. I've been there and done that. You got time to really feel what it is you need to feel. We still got feelings. And it's best that you go ahead and feel your feelings. Stop trying to suppress the things that you feel are hindering you so that you can enjoy life, so you can go and take yourself out, so you can begin to date yourself while you're sitting over there with that cute dress in the closet that you've been waiting for 20 years to put it on. When I get a man, I'm going to put this dress on. When I lose 30 pounds, I'm going to put this dress on. How many times you going to say that? Who's tired of hearing that? Get your dress on. Get yourself cute. Get yourself put your best face on your face and get on out there and enjoy your life. Get on out there and make something happen. Get on out there and eat you some of that fine food that's out there, some of that good old cuisine that's in your city, in your state, in your town. Go on and do what you need to do to enjoy yourself. Stop letting situations or stop letting the thought of waiting on somebody suppress you. You in here letting people turn your thermostat up and down. If they come, I'll be happy. If they don't come, I'll be sad. If they clap for me, I'll go ahead and do it. If they don't clap for me, I'm lost. No, you got to take control of you. Take back control of you no matter what you're going through or how you're going through. Don't give nobody that much power in your life to control how you feel. You got a right to feel what you want to feel. Let me tell y'all something. I done said it and I said it over and over again. If you don't know where you stand in any situation, I don't care whether it's on the workplace, I don't care if it's in somebody's face, I don't care if it's being a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever title y'all choose to put on yourselves. If you don't know where you stand, you need to stand somewhere else. And sometimes that will leave you standing right where I'm standing, right by myself. And I ain't got no problem with that. Why? Because I am My most happy is right now that I've had time to heal for some things. I had time to spend time with myself. I had time to date myself. I had time to learn myself. I had time to know what Marietta likes, go where Marietta wants, come and go as I please, sleep as late as I want, get up when I want. I mean, these are things that I don't take for granted. Okay. I understand what God says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing, he has favor for the Lord. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to make sure that you're connected with right-minded people. And in this day and time, what's happening in the world today is changing the mindset of people and making so many people evil and demonic and twisted. And they got so much toxicity coming with them. And they want to bring all their baggage. And you want to have fun. And they want to start talking to you about what they went through and who left them and who hurt them and this, that, and other thing. You don't got to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that baggage. I'm not going to dump none of that on you because that's the past that's gone. It's not even in my vocabulary to sit up and talk to nobody else, not another man, about what another man done to me. I could care less. I'm not like Lot's wife. I don't intend to look back. I don't intend to go rehash a whole bunch of foolishness. This is where you make mistakes, when you start building new friendships, new relationships. The minute they come out your mouth and start dumping baggage, and you just met, it's time to go. It's time to close. Check out. Check out. Check out. Do yourself a favor and keep your peace and keep your joy and keep your happiness. Because let me tell you something. One thing I do know. Lucifer knows when you're at your happy point. Lucifer knows when you're blessed. Lucifer knows when you're anointed. Lucifer knows when you didn't have enough. Lucifer knows when you're at the top of your game. And his job is to do what? Kill, steal, and destroy. He goes through and fro looking for whom he could devour. Don't you be one that gets devoured in the midst. Don't get devoured in the midst of that foolishness. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. It doesn't matter. I told y'all this is the 8th month, which is the month of new beginnings. Begin something new. Start something new. Start by loving yourself. Start by putting yourself first. Start by thinking of you before you think of anybody else. I used to wake up in the morning and think of everybody else, what I can do for everybody else, how I can help everybody else, how I can do. I soon stopped that foolishness. Now I wake up and the first thing I think about is Jesus and then myself. Jesus and then myself. Jesus and then myself. Because I go to the Lord first in prayer, thanking him for waking me up, thanking him for blowing the breath in my body. Then I go to God. After I go to God, then I start moving towards me, taking care of me. What needs do Marietta need? What does Marietta need to make it? I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't care what time it is. If I get up and it's like, if it's like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up, I go into prayer. I go into prayer because that's something I know I need. I need to pray. I need to pray. I need to stay connected, no matter what nobody else thinks. And then after that, it seems like my day is so much stronger. I'm so much more productive. And then I'll be wanting to move into making myself look as best as I possibly can, even if I'm not going anywhere. Even if I wasn't going out to lunch today, I still want to look my best. I still want to get up and feel like something. Why? Because I spend a lot of time just working the yard and just, throwing on work clothes and things of that nature. But after I get done with that, I still, even though I'm by myself, as far as don't have a male partner with me, I don't want to walk around looking like a ragamuffin. I got friends, but I got me first and foremost. When I look in the mirror, I want to love what's looking back at me. I don't want to get dressed just for other people. I want to get dressed because I feel good. I want to look good because I feel good. I want to look good so that I can look good at me looking back in the mirror. And I want to encourage you to do the same thing. No matter what you're going through, you don't have to look like what you're going through. Get up, dress yourself up. Come on, sis. Come on, bro. Get up and dress yourself up. Put your 2 pieces on and let me uplift, motivate, and encourage you on this day. Make this the last day that you decide that you're not going to take and put yourself first. That you're going to start thinking of everybody else before you think of yourself. No, you think of yourself. You put yourself at the beginning of that list. And people are not going to like it. No, they're not going to like it when you start dropping them off to where they're now down the list. But that's okay, because they've always put you last. You don't see them cheering for you. If they're not clapping for you, if they're not literally, and I mean literally clapping for you, literally cheering for you, I mean pom-pom cheering. I want them to be cheering for me like I cheer for them. And if they can't do that, oh honey, get them out your face. Get them out your circle. Get them out your circle. And this season, you need to get them out your circle, because you need some real ones on your team right now. You need some people that literally got your back. And if that means you ain't got to look over your shoulder because you know ain't nobody there and all you got to do is take care of you, then you just take care of you. Take care of you. Stop people from moving reckless in your life. Stop him from moving reckless in your life. That's one thing I'm going to tell you. Stop people from moving reckless in your life so that you can begin to feel better about what you got going on in your life. Be excited about you. I mean, you need some people that are genuinely excited about you. Some that love being around you. Some that love talking to you. Some that don't just want to tolerate you. They want to celebrate you. And I mean literally celebrate you. I'm only dealing with people in this season that want to celebrate me. I'm only dealing with people that I can celebrate. I'm only dealing with people that are really truly on my level, that are already willing to understand what it is to help other people, really what it is to speak life into somebody else. That's it. That's all. It's like saying it's time for elevation. You got to stop being a victim, and you got to become stop being a victim, and you can't continue to keep being a volunteer in this situation. So you keep saying you're a victim, but right now at this point you're a volunteer. Why? Because now you know it. Now you know. You got to know how to pamper yourself, how to put yourself first, how to make sure your mental state is good, how to make sure that when you start feeling something is wrong, work on it right then. Do not dismiss anything that you feel is off about you or your body. You start taking care of you. Start taking care of you, because you're going to need your strength in this season. This is a season of new beginnings. It's time to begin something new. It's time to start something new. It's time to start loving all of you. All of you, everything about you. It's time for you to realize, when you look in the mirror, realize that you're worthy and you're worth it. And by the time they realize how much you're worth, you'll be worth so much more, because you have been pampering yourself. You've been loving yourself. You just spoke life into yourself. You done prayed over yourself, and you're ready to encourage yourself in the Lord. Just keep right on going. Keep going, sis. Keep going, bro. You're on the right track. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let nobody hinder your walk. Don't let nobody stifle you, and so that you don't have no voice. Continue to keep speaking life over yourself, and get those out of your face that do not want to celebrate you. You deserve the best. You deserve God's best for you, and I'm cheering you on. And I pray that this message touches somebody's heart, and I pray that somebody gets something out of this message, because I was really in here thinking about this whole thing the whole time, all day, how beautiful my day was, and how I took myself out to lunch, how I got to a place where, how did I get here? To a place where I have learned to date myself. I have learned to buy myself nice things, pamper myself, take care of myself. How did I get here? It's just such a beautiful place to be. And you know what? I understand what's going on in the world today, but I choose not to dwell on that, because of the fact that, there's so much going on that we cannot change. But watch your coins. Watch your coins. That's one thing I wanted you to get out of this message too, is watch your coins when you go to the store. Things are steady getting high and things are getting pricey. Watch your coins. Watch your friends, those ones you call friends. Yep, those ones you call friends. Watch them too. Reevaluate. And most of all, pay attention to you. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be well taken care of. You deserve God's best for your life. And I pray that this message will open up your eyes to the point when you look in the mirror, you see what God sees. When God looks at you, he sees something that he created, somebody that's wonderfully and fearfully made. He sees somebody that can do all things through Christ that strengthens them. He sees that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. There's so much that God sees when he looks at you. When he looks at you, you are his daughter. You are a child of God. So I just love the fact that, I have come to the realization that I can love all of me unapologetically, and I want you to feel the same way. So with that being said, I pray that this message touches somebody. I pray that you get something out of this message. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, because we're on a journey for 10K over here. We're doing a wonderful job getting there, and thanks to all the new subscribers coming in. If you have not turned your notification bell on at this time, take this opportunity. Turn your notification bells on so you will be notified when I drop my next video. Be blessed.